Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about how to create an AI chatbot for your brand or website within a few minutes just by using simple documents such as a Google document or a Word doc or a PDF and spin up an AI chatbot that you can deploy on your website. So it'll sit as a widget at the bottom right like you see on this website aitextbox.com itself, and you can actually ping the AI bot here and ask it questions and it'll come back with a response. You can tune the verbosity of the response. In this case, the response is longer, but you can tune that. Let's get started with a quick demo. So for this, you need a document as a starting point. For now, I'll assume it's a Google document. And this document could be really anything. It could be customer support guidelines if you're creating a customer support chatbot. It could be a generic FAQs document if you just want to answer commonly asked questions by your customers. And it could contain prose or it could contain questions and answers. So it doesn't have to be Q&A. It could just be simple instructions or details about your business in paragraph form, and that's okay. So what we'd also need to do is to make this document accessible with a view-only link if you are logged into Google. So that's one thing we need to do before we can use it in aitextbox.com. So now I'll copy this doc link and we'll get back to it in a minute. I'm logged into aitextbox.com right now. What I'll do is I'll create a project for this business. So let's say the business is Honey Perfumes. I'm creating FAQs project, and then I'm adding this document link here. Now I submit this, and what this will do is it'll spin up a project on the back end at AI Textbox and spin up a little AI model that is trained on this data. Now, what I'll do is I'll create a website chatbot that's based on this project that we just created. So in the drop down, you'll see this project is here. If you've created more projects, they'll also show up here and you can select that. For the organization, I'll just use typewebdemo.org. And then for website URL, let's say this will sit at honeyperfumes.com. So I'll put that here. And now I can specify the color of the widget. In this case, it's red. The default is blue, but I'll defer on that to you. And then you click finish. And that's it. So you get a script. You can deploy this on your website. You can just copy it. So now that we've created the website chatbot, you can actually click on go to conversations dashboard, and over here you'll be able to see all the messages that are coming through on your inbox and that you just created. For example, actually let's test this chatbot out. So what I'll do is to test this chatbot out, I'll copy this script and I'll go to some website. Let's say I try to render this. Let's assume google.com is your website for fun, and I'll try to inject the script here. Normally this would be deployed to a code, but this is just for test purposes. Now I can ask it questions like, what do you do? And then come back with a response. Cool. Then now we can ask it questions like, what's your shipping return policy? And this doesn't have to match exactly with the document. For example, in this is what is your return policy, and I'm asking it in a different form, what's your return policy, or even just return policy. So cool. So it got back with a response. So this chatbot is now ready to deploy on your website. All you have to do is just copy the script and just add it to your website code base. And that's all. And you'll have a fully functional AI chatbot. You also have live chat within this. For example, if you want to respond to the customer, now you can see that you got this message. And let's say I want to respond to this manually, not have the bot respond. I can actually disengage the bot by assigning it to an agent. So I assign this to myself in this case. And now if somebody pings me with a question like, how bot number can I call you at? Now the AI bot will not respond. In this case, the agent can respond because now it's assigned to an agent. So in this case, I'll say you can call us at, let's use a fictitious number, +1 0 send, and then you'll see that this message shows up here. So that's all I wanted to show you today. I hope that you find this interesting, the fact that you can deploy a chatbot on your website very quickly, train it on your own data within a few minutes. And for those of you wondering what if I have a PDF or a Word doc? So yes, you can also upload your documents to the project, so I can incrementally train the project. I can add more training data. I can pick a file, PDF or Word, and add it to the same project. So your project can incrementally get better. So once you upload a training document, it does automatically train. However, if you make changes to existing documents, let's say you make changes to the Google Doc and you want that change to be reflected, so you have to go to update or retrain a project, click this retrain checkbox, and then submit. And there are a bunch of things that you can control about your project. You can also add default responses if answer is not found based on the training data. You can have additional prompt instructions. So yeah, that's it. I hope you like aitextbox.com. First of all, I hope you try it and I hope you like it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.